Hey everybody, welcome back to Durbin's Bourbon. I'm Joe.
I'm Josh.
We've got a whiskey review, one that is very popular. We've looked at it for a long time. Whistlepig this, Whistlepig that. They have a 6-year. They have a really old one, a 20-something-year-old, 21-year-old. They have a 12-year-old.
But they're known mostly for their rye.
That is correct.
Which is why I've never bought it.
So this is the 6-year-old bourbon. It is coming in at 100 proof. The price was $59, $54. Josh just bought it today at the liquor store.
It was $50.
Was it
49.
$50? So $50 for the bottle. It is a number 3 char, is what barrel they say. It is a high corn mash bill, still being a bourbon whiskey, so it has rye and barley as the other grains. Didn't say anything or disclose about having wheat in it. It's just a really popular whiskey, and Josh and I have never really broken the bank to get any. We're trying to thin the herd.
It's kind of pricey compared, like especially for the rye. You get a 6-year rye, I think, is it 6? Yeah, which is the same price as this. They were next to each other, but
right.
He's like, well, I'll try the bourbon first.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
See how it is. There's just so much hype behind it,
and you hear it everywhere.
Yeah, it is bottled in 3 separate areas:
Vermont, Indiana, and Kentucky.
Yes. The original founder is no longer part of the organization, but the name came from a hike he was in Colorado. He walked by a guide, and the guide said, "Watch out for the Whistlepig." If y'all don't know what a nickname for a groundhog is, it is a Whistlepig. So, because they whistle. If you've never heard a groundhog whistle, I don't know what to tell you.
I have not.
Travel somewhere where they have lots of groundhogs, and you'll hear them whistle. It's pretty cute, actually.
They whistle like hymns, like
it's like it's kind of funky. It's pretty neat, actually. You can hear them, and then you get one.
Yeah, they make a hat.
Yeah. But yeah, that's where the name came from, allegedly, per the story.
And we don't really know where it's distilled. I'm thinking Vermont. That's where they said the distillery is.
Yes.
But it was started as a whiskey from Canada.
And then they sourced whiskeys.
Yeah, but now they have their own distillery, but it doesn't say distilled anywhere on the bottle, so we don't know for sure. And then we couldn't find it, so if you know out there, I'm assuming it's Vermont. They said the distillery's in Vermont, but I don't know why they wouldn't put distilled in Vermont on there.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe they're still pulling some stocks, and
there's
they can't.
also something in New York too, right?
Yeah.
Whistlepig Whiskey Company, New York. So, but that could just be like the headquarters or something.
Possibly. You just never know. There's so much stuff on the label these days, and has been, and they spell out a lot of things, but then they leave out a lot of stuff, so it's hard to really guess. Or
a lot of times they'll put like they have aged 6 years, but a lot of times they'll just put like a 6 on there because that's the number. Mm-hmm. Whatever you think it's 6 years, but it's only like 2 years old or something.
Right.
So that's what you gotta watch out for too.
Mm-hmm. What are you getting on the nose? Pretty decent, or?
Yeah. Got honey and like almost like I want to say wheat, like cereal, like cornflakes.
Like
cornflakes. Like honey, a grain. Yeah, like a corn. Well, it's corn, but it's like the first time I really got cornflakes. Like opening the cornflakes box and that like smell hits
sugary
you.
Corn.
Yeah, flake.
I
wonder how they came up with that name.
You're crazy. Yeah, it's not bad.
It's
6 years old. Char 3 is middle of the row. It's not an alligator char, so it's not going to really be that oaky even after 6 years. But so they're kind of in a middle of the road char. A lot of distilleries are char 3. That's very common.
It's 100 proof, which we like.
Yeah. High corn mash bill.
Sorry, I got a lot of wildfires around here and it's sucking in a lot of smoke lately.
It is true.
Wildfires? I'm going to try it. You?
I am too. Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. The initial taste was
hot.
Hot for you, a little hot, but it's
good.
I'm pretty impressed. That
Yeah, I
was
like
pretty
it.
damn good.
It's got a God, that heat hit me.
Yeah.
Was alcohol burn.
Yeah, there's some alcohol in the
It was
mid
very
palate.
sweet to start.
Yeah, the initial palate, as soon as it hits like your taste receptors, there's a sweet honey characteristic maybe, or
Yeah.
it's like that honey note.
Even in the middle, it's got like a meaty. I don't want to say mushroom, but it's got like a meaty. God, what is that? Like it goes from that sweet, almost like if you like took a honeycomb or something. I don't know. Like it's still sweet, but it's got some breadiness or something.
I could see
to it.
that. Yeah, there's a
You know,
it's
it hits me
thick.
Yeah,
It's kind of a thick.
right. But the flavor's distinct. I want to say it's like a loaf of bread. I don't know. That's pretty good. I like that.
That's interesting. I'm going to add a skosh of water through my custom pour.
You know what it has a hint of to me? It has like almost like that mesquite wood in like the Long Branch.
Oh, you
You
know
know?
what? I could see
Almost
that.
That's what I'm getting. It's like maybe it's because the wood char or whatever, but
Oh, I could totally see
Yeah.
that mesquite note. That smoky.
yes,
That little,
yeah,
not like a peat smoke,
No.
but a smoke,
And not
a
like a-
wood smoke.
but not like like the char you get with a lot of bourbons.
Right.
Kind of a lumber, but it's not a green lumber. It's just
No.
Yeah, it's like smoky, like
Water.
mesquite.
Water softened it up quite a bit.
Yeah, I bet it took the heat out a little, huh? I have to pour 1,000 gallons in here.
Water softened it
Ah,
up a little
Christ.
bit, and it a little
I
bit
put a
of
drop and I put way too much.
it
Doesn't smell
softened
like
the
anything.
nose. It's
That smells like apples.
still a little heat in there for the dollop of water I put in there, but that's not a bad whiskey, really.
Oh wow, that made it really sweet.
Did it?
I
With a big-
really watered mine down though. Wow,
Huh.
it took
Right.
any sting out of it.
I still had some heat in mine with that dollop of water, but I added another one.
That's
so-
crazy how you get that honey right into that mesquite, smoky, charry thing. And then I think I'm getting a little rye, little pepper, you know,
Yeah,
little
I did with that
little-
that
more
second dose of
grassiness.
water.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got that in there.
I think it's pretty good. I'm not bummed with this purchase.
That's a good one because
I think it's for how prices are right now.
$50.
I'd rather have it
for
be
a
around 30.
6-year-old. Yeah,
But
I wish there was more. I'd like to have
I think
more information. Like
and I
who
think you're
distilled it.
paying more for their hype
Yeah, they're very
because their marketing
popular.
is very good.
Yeah,
That's why you hear it everywhere.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
yeah. It's
Usually, if you hear it's something, unless it's just a really good whiskey's been around a long time. But for a new one, they're just some conglomerate that knows how to market, in my
Right.
opinion. But it's good. That's a good product. Now I want their eye.
yeah. I bet if the 6 is this flavorful, I bet the 12 is really
Oh,
good.
yeah.
I bet the 12 is pretty.
I bet that's probably pretty pricey.
I bet
If
it
this is 50?
If this is 50. Yeah,
I bet that's
over 100.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because the other Whistlepig, is it the 12? It's all rye though. It's all rye, but they have a 16 year or something. That one's
Maybe
expensive.
there was a
That was
couple of them all by
$200-300
themselves.
bucks.
Yeah, or right next to each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah, maybe I'll be on a Whistlepig kick now.
I know they do some lotteries in our state with Whistlepig too, but they're
Right.
like $500 and $600
Yeah.
a bottle, and I'm like, no. We're trying to thin the herds at both of our bars,
Right.
so we are thinning the herds for stuff. We've spent good money on bad whiskey. I know y'all have sent out on our last video we put out, or the second to the last, that we needed some help. And some good cocktail ideas have come in. I need to research those a little bit more and get the stuff to make those. I did have some things to make. Some cocktails might come at you today. I don't know, but we'll see. Or a future video, a couple cocktail videos instead of just whiskey reviews. Which are fun too, because you try something new and it
Yeah.
gives y'all something different to try as well. This is good whiskey.
Yeah.
Price point was good.
I'd buy it
Flavor's
again. I
good.
think it's good. Whoa, shit.
sorry if that was loud, but there
It
is
was
a
right there.
fruit fly flying around because I
Let
had.
it dunk in. See if it gets drunk.
It's funny if
Still
y'all.
flying around.
Is he?
I don't know. I like detoxing.
Could be. I had lemons down here, so if you have fruit flies just appear out of nowhere. I don't know, and they always will find their way right into your whiskey.
Yeah.
So, I got nothing else for this
No,
one. Price
it's good.
point's good, $50, 100 proof, 6 years.
It's easy to drink for 100 proof. I
Yeah, it
thought.
really is. The little heat up
It
front.
was that. That's right. The initial sip, I was like, oh
Yeah.
wow, that's hot.
And it takes water well. So
Yeah.
you can add some water to it. It'd probably be pretty dad burn good in with an ice
Yeah.
cube. You could sip that very
Yeah.
easily. Gosh, I got nothing else
No.
for this one. If y'all like this video, give us a thumbs up. The lower corner, you'll see the YouTube icon. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We try to put out new videos every single week. It's a little struggle lately, but Saturdays typically are the days we put out a new video. And follow along on this ride. As always, enjoy your whiskeys and bourbons
Any way you like.
Cheers,
Cheers.
everybody.
Cheers, pal.
Cheers, buddy.